guys, Markpool here, and it's time for a movie review. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Whoa, wait. No, not that one. The other Captain Marvel.
We need you.
Yeah, that movie. Um, Interesting to say, yes. This movie is somewhat good, somewhat bad. And sorry if you hear noises, that's my dog right there. Right there. Hi. Yeah, he's on my pajamas. Mm. So, anyways, hello there, Markpool. Who are you? I'm just here to give you a message from the people that don't comment us. But, hey, entertainment purposes, right? Okay. I am the real Markpool. Mwah. And I'm here to give you a message. Wherever the camera is, I can kinda not see. Even with these. When are you going to play the last episode of Crash Bandicoot? Even though it's gonna be like 2 minutes for it because you're in the last level. Or Resident Evil 2 that you still have not finished because you've been holding on us for a year. And yes, that's the TV you play. That's your closet and your stuff in there. Oh, I get to those later. Probably record after this. Just it's been so long since I've done a movie review that I figure why not. I love movies. Oh, okay, that really helps me out. Question: why are you wearing a spider symbol on your chest? Oh, why I wear a spider symbol? Because hey, what's that over there? He just did a Biff Tannen on me. So anyways, let's talk about Captain Marvel. Now, first and foremost, like I said before, some people like it, some people sorry, dislike it. Um, I like it a lot. Maybe because John Rod is there. Ooh.
I do it, a spoiler. Ah!
I know. I meant Jude Law. I like Jude Law. Why not? Bring me back, Sherlock Holmes 3. But yeah. But no. Let's start this review, and this can be. Put this a little further, close up. See my face. So let's start this movie with footage. Cause I own the movie, and I had to figure out how to download the movie and all that stuff. I don't know. If any of you have any suggestions how to get footage clips from the movie, like an actual full movie or anything like that, because I used to do it with the other reviews, what I could find at least, let me know in the comments, please. It will help me out a lot. So let's start the review with Captain Marvel. So first off, out the bat, the movie starts with that melody, and we get something. Stanley, all his characters are reincarnated as the soldier, the car guy, the drunken soldier, whatever. I don't know. Even some behind the scenes footage, pictures and all that, and some painting and all that. Stanley, of course, he will be missed, and I still miss him from time to time. He's one of the people who inspire me, and as you can see, I collect a lot of his not memorabilia, but his characters that I grew up watching and all that. So that was a big interesting part of Marvel to do that, not to have the actual characters in the movie. But right after that, we started with something interesting. Carol's past life. Is it? We don't know yet. This is basically the entire movie trying to solve her mystery. Like, what is her origins? Why did she keep having dreams of her life if she doesn't remember who she is? All she knows that she's a Kree and she was given these powers, and that's it. That's pretty much it. She doesn't question why she has a dream. She doesn't question why she sees this face and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much an entire movie. The end. The face that we see is actually the Supreme Intelligence, a Kree blobby creature and all that. That is disgusting. But yeah, this is basically the leader of the whole planet of where they live and all that. But interesting that in this version, we never do actually see it. In the concept arts of the movie, we had a chance to see it, but I decided to keep it a secret. Maybe for the next one or other MCU movies, we don't know yet. But whenever you do present yourself with this creature, I guess this will be the right term. Um, the person interacting with it sees whoever you inspire, basically, whoever you look up to. And sorry, and in Carol's or Beers, because we don't know her real name yet, because she only has a part of her name. That's a secret later. Uh, she sees this woman. Like I said before, we don't know who she is yet. She doesn't know who she is, but why does she see it? Subconsciously, she knows who she is, but memory-wise, she doesn't. She says, "Where it's located? I don't know." But yeah, we don't know yet, and of course, we don't know John Rotz. It's himself. But yeah, basically, they have the conversation of we made you who you are, la 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 la. Basically, I try to give the spoiler this time. No, I don't want to. But yes, that's an interesting part of the movie. I kind of like that. Like, ooh, all that technology, how they interact with each other with those weird tentacle things that come out of the mouth. I don't know. He's trying to sleep and I'm being loud. I'm sorry. But yeah, and then the movie finally picks up somewhat to the mission. They gotta rescue some guy they got, trapped and all that stuff. And here's the interesting thing. Like, I almost forgot to say, the reason, they're wearing suits and all that, and they're prepared for war, because they're in the war with the Skrulls, these alien beings that have the ability to shapeshift. Think of it like a Mystique, but even more better. Basically, Mystique can only shapeshift, but only her skin and all that. The Skrulls can shapeshift basically down to the molecular level to the DNA as well. And, they can have some parts of their memories, not all of it, but, basically act like them, like the actual person they're trying to mimic, to invade. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Secret Wars. What's the Secret Wars? I don't know. I can't keep up with all these comics. And then we get this cool shot. Doesn't do much. It's kind of interesting how in the comics look with the white eyes that she has, because that's the only bad part of this. Well, there's more bad parts of this movie than like I'll get to them later. But the eyes just change into regular pupils and white eyes, which I would love if they had the white eyes. But that's an interesting design of the helmet. That's basically how she is in the comics now. Back then it was just the paint mask thing they had, and now it's just an actual helmet. I liked it. I like this design. The mohawk thing that she has. Can I have a mohawk too? No, I like my hair down. But no, that's an interesting part of the movie to me. And of course, when they get to the planet to rescue the guy, It's what happens to be infiltrated with scrolls. But as you can see, they're kind of tricky because they're like, "Oh, don't worry, it's me. I swear it's me." But that guy's there, so. But yeah, that's basically what we see. And when we get to the character they're trying to rescue, that's the guy. But unfortunately, it turns out to be the scroll Talos. Talos. Talos, 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 Talos. Yeah, this movie doesn't decide whether how to pronounce it. They call it Talos, but I pronounce it Talos.
The Skrull General Talos is.
Anyways, she gets kidnapped, she gets electrocuted, she gets knocked out, la la la, goes blank, and then we see a bits and pieces of her past. And which is interesting, we get to learn more of who she was before something happened. Wait, that means she's not a Skrull? Why did I say Skrull? I meant Kree. But yeah, we get a little more depth. We get more deeper into her character arc to see who she is. We get to learn her origins. I can't speak well. It's 3 in the morning. Sorry. As you can see, we see another character with her, Maria Rambeau, which is Photon. But Monica Rambeau is also Photon. Which I believe one day in the comics, in the MCU, she will be portrayed as her superhero character. After all, she's in Scarlet Witch. Wait, WandaVision. Sorry, wrong finger. But yeah, this could be interesting to see her growing up and her character, where she goes. And as you know, we see more of her past, her kid, how she was mistreated, I guess, by her dad or something like that. And, her life was hard. Everyone was telling her, you can't do that, you can't do that. Maybe because she's a woman? I don't know. Maybe because she's weak? I don't know. But anyways, whatever the thing is that she kept, everyone was telling her that she can't do it. I don't know if it was because of those reasons or, just to, be a kick in the butt in life. She always stood up and never let anyone tell her what to do, how to live life and all that. So that's the thing I liked. And, that's what made her today. The Lieutenant Trouble. Oh, wait, that's another character. The Air Force pilot Karen Danvers, yes. But as you can see, we can hear voices telling her what to do, what to see, la 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 la. It turned out to be the Skrulls. They infiltrated to get something out of her, something about Wendy Larson. I wonder if that's a certain character we're supposed to know. It actually is a character we're supposed to know, because that's basically the female version of the original Captain Marvel. Well, wait, I just spoiling stuff right now. Well, I might as well just spoil some stuff because things don't seem what they seem right now. Because she's a Kree. Something happened to her because we see the explosions and all that. So, interesting. But yes, Wendy Larson is a reference to the original Captain Marvel, the one who was the actual Kree one. But his character art, I just said it, because it was actually a male named Walter Larson. For the film, they changed the gender to a female. Walter, Wendy, Larson, Lawson. I don't know why I keep saying Larson. Maybe because it's Brie Larson. But yeah, interesting fact, right? As you can see, she tries to escape and she makes that face. She escapes in the ship and all that, la 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 la, and then, oh my god! She's something beautiful. My baby. Blockbuster. So yes, we see Blockbuster, something I grew up when I was a kid, and it's an interesting reference. We see True Lies and all that, and like all those Easter eggs of action movies from the time period, 90s, 80s, whatever you want to call it. I'm bad with the timeline, sorry. But yeah, she lands there, she gets stranded, and then we see something beautiful. Oh my god, a young Samuel Jackson. And we invented a time machine, Marty. No? It's not made of a DeLorean? we see, the barf thing, or is it barf or whatever, the de-aging effect, the MCU has perfected with, young Tony Stark, young Hank Pym, young Ego, which was beautiful. We get to see, Sam young, but this time they had to keep him young consistently through the entire movie. The other ones were just, a couple minutes. But this one, I think that's how they felt when they had to do the de-aging effect on him. Not only him, on Phil Coulson, even though actually he doesn't even look that old today. So, you age well, just like Paul Rudd. Well, because I'm blind as bad. But as you can see, he still has the eye. So the accident hasn't happened yet. And also, he's not a rookie, but he's a lower level. So he's not director Nick Fury. He's just known as Nick Fury. And also, as I was saying, this talk, they get interrupted by a Skrull who has already shapeshifted. Just like this! So as you can see, they can mimic, they can make their own clothes, and all that. Unlike Mystique, she has to be naked. Fix that MCU. And they chase and do the thing, and we see an old lady come out the train, which will be referenced later. And she gets into the train. She inspects everyone, and then we see the last of Stanley, basically. And it's not really, because Endgame comes out after this, but it already came out, but it was one of the last cameos he did when he was alive and he was still with us, and it's beautiful. And of course, he's reading. I gotta look at him. He's reading Mallrats, which was a Kevin Smith movie he did, one of the first cameos. And of course, he's rehearsing his line, "Trust me, true believer, I can't do Stanley." She's still looking around for the scroll that got into the train, and we see a suspicious old lady. Oh God! Yeah, it turns out that lady was a scroll because we saw her get out of the train. Big surprise. And then she lost him. Did I say lost him or lost him? Lost him. But during that time, as Nick, chases her down, we get a suspicious call. Wait, if Coulson is at the Blockbuster, who are? Yeah, he was a Skrull. Interesting. And he's dead. And we get their autopsy and all that, and oh my God, this stuff is out of this world because he's not made of human carbonites, whatever you want to call it. But fun fact, I don't know if this is legitimate truth, but I read and heard that scene when he's doing this, that was improvised. So, good job on you. Carol is trying to locate who this Wendy person is, what is Project Pegasus, and all that, which we all know. It was the project where basically we're studying the Tesseract to have. Oh my God, the Tesseract's gonna be in this movie. We get a cool scene where Sam tracks her down and they have a little TikTok, chit chat, TikTok chit chat. What is it? That's interesting, and we get to see interactions. And a funny thing about Sam.
A toast is cut diagonally, I can't eat it. You didn't need that, did you?
No, I didn't, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't mind my sandwich or toast being cut diagonally, but whatever. And then we get a scene, where they're just riding along, chit-chatting some more, and then we get an interesting thing, a clue for your beautiful ears.
Everybody calls me Fury. Not Nicholas, not Joseph, not Nick. Just Fury.
What does your mom call you?
Fury?
What do you call her?
Fury.
What about your kids?
If I have them, they'll call me Fury.
But yeah, nobody calls him Fury. They go into the facility where Pegasus could be at, where Wendy could be working. Of course, they're locked up. Why, I wonder. Oh, because nothing happened, and yeah. And then we get into this scene where she discovers an old picture of her. She figures out she's finally been on the Earth, so she's not maybe not a Cree like we thought. And we get interested in seeing that where Nick is backstabbing her. But as he's doing that, we get Ben Mendelsohn's character as Nick Fury's boss. That he calls him Nicholas.
Excellent work, Nicholas.
So there's a scroll.
Was it something I said?
And they fight it, la la la. They escape, of course. Louisiana Files. And where we meet Monica and Maria Rambo. Oh my god, best friends for life. Oh, she explains where she's been this whole time, who she is, and she's hearing all these stories. Like, so you're telling me that you're an alien, that you have these photon powers, and you're a soldier from space. Yet the last time I remember, you were an Earth child that came out of a woman and a dad, and you kept getting hit down the ground, la la la, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, interesting. So she's not agreeing. But anyway, we get another reference. Pulp Fiction.
You know, you really should be kinder to your neighbors. You never know when you're gonna need to borrow some sugar.
I wonder what that juice tastes like. Talos talking to beers, and what's been going on and all this. Like, I need to talk to you. There's something important. This is where, if you're not a comic book fan, which I am, but if you don't know this, my mother didn't know this because she was surprised because she's not a big fan of this. But interesting enough, she did not know about this twist. The Skrulls are actually the good guys, and the bad guys are the Kree. Now, both of them are bad, regardless. But there was an interesting twist, actually, that the Skrulls are the good ones, for me at least. Like, they made it sound like the Skrulls were bad in the entire movie. Trailers, even Kevin Feige and all that. But no, they turned out to be the good guys. Which, I'm not complaining. This is interesting, because that means potentially there's other Skrulls that could be bad. Kevin have said that, I believe. I don't remember. It was a long time ago when this movie came out. But yeah. So maybe down the line we can get Super Skrull. Fantastic Four! But yeah, we get an interesting from all those of you who had this computer, had this problem.
What's happening?
It's loading.
Punch in the coordinates 5229 -47 8.768 0.2.
Yeah, I had one of those. We discover her true origin story. We know that she's been a pilot. We know she was testing something with Wendy, and then, oh my god, that means there was never Skrulls there. So who shot them? Oh my god! Yon Rod. Now this is a problem I have with this. Even in her memories and all that, like, I understand dreams, that's something. When she sees a scroll, that's alright. But when the scrolls infiltrate her memory, basically just her core, her subconscious. Why does she have the scroll image of the one attacking with the gun? If that never really happened, so I don't know. But yeah, interesting. You see young Rod, attacking Wendy and Larson and looking for this power source they're looking for, which Wendy tried to destroy. But Carol destroy and unleashes the power of the dark side, infusing this power, making her Captain Marvel. And when they kidnap her, just like Peter Quill. Yeah, that's the big twist, which I saw it coming. If you know the story, you know it. If you don't, pay attention to the details. This is her entire movie, or the part where you finally get to the origin story, where you finally get to know who she was. She was a girl who had no powers, and everyone kept telling her you can't do this, and she proved everyone wrong. She became an Air Force pilot. She did a test run, and she got infused by powers. But what powered the engine? A certain stone, I believe. But yeah, basically that's how she became Captain Marvel. And why she has blue blood? It comes from Jan Rod. I'm guessing this is a way to brainwash them or something. I don't know. And after realizing who she really is and how the scrolls tied into this, because they're the innocent ones, they never started this war, they just want to live. She agrees to help them. And then we get a cute part for the movie, selecting the costumes. Now, as you can see, there's some variations of the costumes where it could be interpreted. I cannot speak English. From the original comics. When the original gray and green costume, which is the actual costume that the first Marvel used, Captain Marvel. Some funky colors and all that, and then we get to the original colors. And it's a cute moment when Monica, Lieutenant Trouble, does it. So, yay! Then we get to the spaceship where they were all the skulls were trying to find, because there's something important there. Oh my God! Tell us his daughter, son. I cannot tell the genders. I'm sorry. They're all bald. Wait, I'm not shooting, am I? But yeah, we get that, and we finally see the Tesseract. So that's what power her this entire movie. They were trying to find the Tesseract, not scrolls. The Kree. I'm guessing it's open portals in space. I don't know, but yeah, that's an interesting part. A bit more history of the time stones, where all they've been in the MCU history. Because we first saw it in Captain America, now the timeline changes, because after that we see it in Avengers. Yeah, in Avengers. Well, technically in Thor. But then we move to the Avengers. But the actual timeline now is, well, then again, counting Endgame, it was Captain America, the timeline Endgame where Iron Man and Cap went to the facility, Pegasus, and then Avengers. How's that timeline work? I don't know. Figure it out. But yeah, we get an interesting scene, where all the soldiers, the Kree soldiers, kidnap her, and we get to see an interesting scene with Carol and Supreme Intelligence dishing it out, fighting. Oh, and they're just telling she's worthless and all that. I pictured that in my head a little bit different. And like I was saying, this part is awesome. Where everyone kept telling her she's useless, she's not worthy, she will never accomplish anything. That's where we see her standing up, defying everyone has told her in her life that she will not accomplish anything, and she has. And interesting, like I said, the little. Well, I didn't say this because I forget. There's a lot of details, and of course, I had to make this video shorter. She has an interesting device around her neck that prevents her to use her power to the full potential. So, I like this scene. She's been fighting with one hand behind her back. So, let's see her go Super Saiyan. I don't want Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry. I just know that reference. Then we see Carol with her full potential powers means Maria, Sam, and Nick, sorry, and Goose the cat, even though it's supposed to be Chewy, but I think because of legal reasons they couldn't use Chewy. But yeah, we discovered. Sorry, we discovered that the cat is not a cat; it's a flurkin. Now we get this scene before in the movie before this happened, where Talos is afraid of the cat. But what is a flurkin? A flurkin is an alien creature that looks like a cat, but has tentacle octopus thing come out of the mouth that basically can eat anything, and it's a vicious animal. Even Rocket fears it. But apparently Talos fears it too. And they're trying to protect where the Tesseract is. The cat ate it. Well then, how are we gonna get it out? But yeah, and then we get an interesting fight scene where she tells him to go away, distract them with the Tesseract. I'll have this fake lunch back where it used to be. But no, interesting fight scene. We get to see her using her full powers, but here's the thing I don't like. She fights a little clumsy. I get it, she's still learning her powers, but the thing I don't like is the music choice. Like, ugh. I hate that choice. We get more fight scenes. She's in space, and oh my god, it's Ronan! Now, we saw Ronan before, but now we see Ronan again. He's coming to cleanse the Earth because young Ron discovers that, this Captain Marvel he interacted with was a fake one. So, she knows the truth. Kill her! And, she defeats him with a powerful. Beautiful. And then we get to the cool part. Young Rod versus Carol. Yeah, come on, let's do shit. Take it away, Jan.
I always told you, you'll be ready the day you can knock me down as yourself. This is that moment. This is that moment, Beers. Turn off the light show and prove to me you can beat me without...
Oh. That's it. That's the big... Like I said, she's very powerful. She is... She sends him home to the planet Kree, whatever it's the planet called, I don't remember. And she tells him a message to Supreme Intelligence. So, like I said, we might get her back. And then we see the most disappointing part of the movie, but I kind of don't mind it because it makes sense after a while if you think about it. This part.
Lucy. Huh? Those bad guys still in there somewhere. Oh, motherfucking!
You okay?
Yeah, it's just a scratch.
No.
We all joked about it. Like, can you imagine the cat, scratches the eye? Oh, he did. Now, and some of you are disappointed because he probably lost his eye in a war. Best friend stabbed in the back. No, it's the cat, which was it's kind of the right ballpark when he said.
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
Yeah, he trusts the cat. Yeah. But the reason I believe, because later in the scene we see Coulson, trying to give him a new eye because I'm guessing he was telling everyone the story that, I don't have the eye anymore. Was because if something ever happened, like a Skrull invasion or a Hydra invasion, wait a second, ever decides to delete his archive footage or his passcodes, he has a secret passcode that nobody knows. So, smart thinking. Spicy. And then we get to the dinner scene, where it's interesting. Talos and his wife and the kid, they're having an interaction with the family like it's normal. Carol promises them to find a suitable home for them, so we might see them further in the future. I'm very looking forward to seeing more interactions with Skrulls, just like in this spoiler territory. And then we get to the dishwasher scene where, oh my god, that pager looks familiar. Where have I seen it? Oh yes, that's the pager we see in Infinity War after the movie ends, where Nick goes bye bye, and then Carol goes in space with Skrulls, and That's where the movie ends. Or does it? Oh my god, it's the Avengers. Wait, this is present time where they lost. So yeah, they find the pager. They're trying to see who is was Nick trying to summon. Excuse me. And oh, it was you. You changed. And you don't have the red things anymore. Your hair is longer. And, oh, that's it. That's all we get. Wait, but you know how the movie ends, so overall, that's pretty much Captain Marvel. I won't say Captain America. Like I said, it's pretty much just the entire movie is basically trying to figure out who she is, or basically figure out the origin story. This is the first time we get introduced to Captain Marvel, so we gotta find a way to, you know, set a tone for her. And it's not bad. It's just could have been better. The fight scenes could have been more, but then again, this is the first time using her powers, and also it's. I feel like they should have done it in reverse. They should have. Well, then again, that's how she got more into the thing, because the way they filmed this, they filmed Endgame first with Carol, and then they filmed Captain Marvel. So they went backwards just to get a feeling of her uh story, like where this story is going to be at, how I'm guessing Brie Larson is going to play this character, and so on and so on. And it's alright. She does do a good job, and pretty much everyone, of course, does a good job as well. It's just again, the fight scene could have been better, but anyway, I can forgive them because I get it. Captain Mark Brie Larson, or yeah, there's so many names I'm trying to remember. Carol Danvers, Burrs, Veers. She hasn't learned her full potential just yet. Not until Endgame we see that. But yeah, but I feel like I still could have been better because they're supposed to be Kree warriors and not fight. But I could give it a pass. The thing I cannot give a pass is the music choice. It was, yeah. I mean, I was expecting Guardians of the Galaxy level. That beautiful, beautiful. That's not him. Beautiful. That's not it either. But yeah, the music was bomb. That was come and get your love. I don't know, Bee Gees. I don't know. But yeah, I expected to be that level, and also because it's a space movie, so come on. But it was alright, I guess. But I'm not a big fan of the music, and the jokes in this movie, they were good. Some parts were good, especially this scene. I like that much. I don't know why. But yeah, so yeah, that was my review for Captain Marvel. Hope you guys enjoy it, and yay! Please comment, subscribe, like, and share. It will mean a lot to me, and I'll see you next time.